Welcome back to the farm, guys. You can see we're finally getting our white Christmas. It's one reason we love Tennessee. The seasons are not too bad and not very long, at least the bad seasons. So anyway, we are just starting to get some feeding done. We've got some little piglets out here visiting. They have started eating solid, a little bit of solid food. They're obviously still going to be nursing as well, but doesn't seem like this cold is bothering anyone too much. We are going to get everyone fed this morning, and then we need to go around and just make sure everyone has got enough hay and that their bedding is not wet. We are going to have some freezing rain tomorrow, and I'll sleep better tonight knowing that all the animals are for sure nice and warm and huddled up. So let's finish getting everyone fed this morning, and then we'll walk around. Actually, we're not walking. We're going to drive around and just check everyone's bedding, make sure that they are good for the weather coming up this weekend and into next week. We'll be down into single digits in the evenings, so we just want to make sure everyone is well taken care of. So let's finish up feeding and get started. Didn't have my door latched that good there, but we got the chickens moved. Chickens are doing good. I have almost finished up an inside spot for them. We'll be showing you guys that here in a few videos, but as long as the wind isn't blowing, it is not bad out here. And that inside spot I have also has outside access, but for now we're gonna try and keep them out here as long as possible. And it's, like I said, it's not that bad out here for the chickens. They do produce a lot of body heat. Their chickshaw is wrapped fully, so any wind does not really come in. Obviously it's got a wire bottom, but that really doesn't bother them that much. And their manure, you can see, still falls through. So I love not having to clean out chicken coops yet. I've already got some eggs in here. Let's just check really quick. I see 3. Got one back in that corner. They have been laying awesome, and we have been feeding them a lot of meat. Also, I think they're laying a lot because they're just young and they're just basically started. So we've already got a bunch of eggs here this morning. I may collect those right after we finish everybody's bedding, just in case we don't want those to freeze. So chickens are doing great. We're gonna leave them out here as long as we can. It's the days that they don't come out and they stay in it when it snows. This is really not snow. Obviously, you guys know that. This is a dust. But the days when it's 3-4 inches, they stay inside of that coop all day, and that's when I wanna have them in their new spot. So we'll work on that. We were thinking about moving them today, but we're not gonna move them in today yet. So let's keep moving. They know who's next. This is when it starts getting a little bit harder to feed because everyone's tripping you. But we'll see what we can do. This is the older sows. We got a couple gilts in here. They're making it look easy for me today. Maybe the next pen was the hardest one with the 20 pigs, but it is still real nice here in the woods. And these pigs will do fine here for a little while longer, so they're doing good. We haven't decided who or when or what we want to do with breeding for spring yet, but like I said, the pigs are enjoying it out in this area, and I love having them out here in the woods during the winter because it is not messing up our pastures. We'll be back to check on their hay. This is the pen that is a trip hazard. Come on, pigs. Brooklyn and I have renamed this pen Punting Pastures because every time you try to feed, there's normally a pig at your feet that you actually accidentally end up punting or tripping you. So we have renamed the meat pen Punting Pastures. Let's get them fed. Once you get a couple bowls full, then they dissipate a little bit. Got Gordo and Smitten. She still kind of had a little limp. We've had that foot checked out. They haven't noticed anything, but last one on the farm. Good morning, Smitten. Breakfast good? I know, it's been pretty much the same every day, isn't it? Here is Gordon. He is probably well, he's got to be our biggest boar. It's hard to tell on camera, but he is just getting real thick and has turned out to be a nice boar. And it's funny because his mom was pretty small, so you just never know when you're dealing with size what you're gonna get. But I can see they need some hay. We're gonna run around real quick and check everybody's hay situation, make sure they've got a dry place to get in out of the weather here this weekend. Since I'm checking every pen, I decided to get smarter and use our trailer, which my buddy Matt and I designed this for some farm tours, which we've yet to do, but it's perfect for hauling sticks and hay. So we're gonna load up the trailer with hay, and that way I don't have to keep coming back to the barn to get more hay, because all the hay is not gonna be able to fit in this one little bucket. So anyway, we're gonna use the little tractor in the trailer, get it loaded up with hay, and we'll be able to check everybody's, hopefully, if I put enough hay on it, and not have to make a trip back to the barn. Hopefully that's enough. We'll start here at the last pen that we fed. They'll be the first to get hay. You can see they need it. This is all just wet garbage that needs to be taken out. So I'm gonna crawl in here and get this taken out. We'll put some fresh hay in there. All right, that is gonna be much better. We'll let them lay the rest of that out how they want it. All right, back at Punting Pastures. I know, guys, we really don't punt them. I guess I need to clarify. We trip over them. Should be tripping pastures. But they have been eating a lot of it. So I don't think there's anything we need to clear out. What are y'all doing in here? You already using some of the hay? I'm gonna get you some fresh hay. Theirs is nice and dry still. We just need to add some new hay in here, so let's go ahead and get that in and give them extra hay and extra comfort. You guys gonna spread it for me, or you want some help? I'll give you a little bit of help. I do enjoy this pen. There's a lot of pigs in here, but it is fun with a lot of pigs, and they enjoy that. How you doing, Big Ginger? Huh? Doing all right? Looks like they'll have fun with that. Let's move on to the next one. All right, back here at the girl pen. Let's go check and see what they need first. Some of these pens probably don't need a bunch. This might be one of them. Yeah, they need a little bit in there. And we'll add some more in here. They don't need a bunch. I think I can take 1/2 a thing and split it. Let me get you some hay. Put a half there, the other half in here. All right. Both pigloos are full. I'm pretty sure Penny's in heat. And we are moving on. She's knocking me over. What are you doing, Penny? What are you doing? Huh? My goodness, I'm not the one you want. So anyway, we got that one done. We're heading across to Henry and Delilah. This pen may not need as much. Here's the old spot. Here's the new spot. We are gonna add a little bit of a fresher in here. We had just moved them here a couple videos back, so normally you don't need as much when that happens, but we'll add a little bit so they can get down in there. That'll be better for you, huh, Henry? Yeah. All right, this is our pen from the last video where we put Tuck and Phil together, and a lot of people were asking how they were doing. Guys, honestly, they didn't do anything. They foamed at the mouth at each other. You can see, I think Tuck is the dominant one, which is surprising because he's a little bit thinner. Phil is thick, but he is younger, so that normally happens. But they're doing just fine. They've got a pile of hay now. I wasn't sure. If you guys remember, we put hay in this one. And we also left their old pen open just in case they were arguing they could come into here. But at night, everyone's hanging out in the same pen. So here they are all together. Have not seen any breeding yet. Well, females might just not be in heat, or some of them may be bred already. So, but everyone's getting along well. The two boars are doing good. How you doing, Tuck? They really did not fight at all. Nobody got any scratches or cuts from tusks, and they're cohabiting just well. If you guys haven't followed along very much, we used to put all of our boars. So we'd have up to 8 boars in the same pen when we weren't using them for breeding, and they would argue and establish dominance for about a day. Then they'd get tired and fat and just all be laying down together enjoying each other's company. So yes, you can put your boars together. Yes, they will fight. Some of them will bleed. Normally, when that happens, it's right here on this big old piece of cartilage where they'll get them with the tusk, and it's not like profusely bleeding. It's just a small cut, and they do just fine. So you can keep boars together. Here's 2 of them right here doing just fine. And like I said, we used to keep a bunch of boars in the same pen when we were not breeding, so you can do it. So let's head up to our last spot. We're heading up to see the piglets, and I don't think they need hay, but let's check. Alrighty, mamas are out. Piglets were out earlier when we were feeding. That's good. You can see the snow has stopped and our massive storm is gone. I'm just kidding. It's not a massive storm. It's only 32 degrees out here. I know it's not as bad as many other parts of the country, But like I said, we'll be down in single digits here this weekend or this coming week, and we want to make sure everyone is doing well. So Barbin's out, two Luis is out. You just ate, you don't need any more. Babies were out. Let's go check inside and just see if any hay is needed. We did have a light go out the other day, so I replaced that. And piglets were doing just fine. Let's turn a light on. Hopefully that will help us a little bit in here. But I think we're good with the hay in here. Piglets are doing well. This is the pen that the light was out in. And as you can see, they're back in here enjoying the light and the heat from that. So getting pudgy, getting fat. They'll start to get a little furry the colder it gets here. All you guys do is sleep when I bring out the camera. You just want to sleep all day, huh? That's okay. I think everyone just likes seeing you guys. So they're doing fine. You can see the little ones have started using the bathroom inside. We'll start using a deodorizer in here, see if that helps. But in winter time, that happens more often than the summertime because it's cold and they don't want to go outside, which I don't blame them. But at least they're smart enough to use it in a corner. This pen is doing the same thing rather than where they sleep. So how are y'all doing? Y'all are getting big. Yeah, y'all are getting big. Look at you guys. So everyone is doing fine. I guess we caught them in their mid-morning nap time. You guys don't need any hay either. You're doing just fine. So wanted to give you that update. Piglets are good. Like I said, the best part is knowing that all the animals are warm when it does start to get cold, rainy. Excuse me. And we can sleep better, and I know they can sleep better. So everyone's doing good. We got them all fed, got them all checked for hay. They're going to be good this weekend and into this coming week. We're going to leave the chickens out a little bit longer because on a day like today, it's not windy. It's really not bad at all. I'm a wuss. I wear a lot of layers, scarves and everything else, so I'm actually starting to get warm. But it's been a beautiful week at the farm. We hope you're enjoying your weekend where you're at. Appreciate you following along as always. Hope your new year has got started off great. Hope you're making the change, and we'll see you on the next video. You gonna say hi one more time, Barb? There it is. Ooh. We're gonna have to brush those teeth. No?